I don't want to work with anyone. I want to work with the right people. So you got to be asking questions.
No, no, no. They want me dead or alive. They want me dead or alive. I'm just trying to survive. You niggas falling behind. You never crossing my mind. Put that shit on my life.
So before I even tell you what questions to ask, you got to understand human psychology. You know, Freud, father of modern psychology, he said that people make decisions for two reasons. Every decision, you're trying to move towards pleasure and avoid pain, right? So your questions, you have to find what the pleasure is for them and position your product as the answer, as the gateway to their pleasure. Only if it really is. And find out what their pain is. Well, more important, find out what their pain is and position your product as the way out of their pain. Question number one, you say, hey man, so where do you want to go, man? Where do you see yourself like a year from now? If we start working together, like, you know, a year from now, where do you see yourself? You see how there's different ways to frame that. There's different ways, you know. In my coaching classes, I give like different ways, but really you just want to find out where they're going. You just want to find out where they want to go. Find out what they want. But that's not the thing, because they're just going to tell you, I want to make more money, or I want to get ripped, or they're going to take something superficial, right? They're going to say, let's take fitness. They say, I want to get ripped, all right? But the real magic comes in the follow-up questions. And in the follow-up questions, you want to ask, why do you want to get ripped? Because remember, the answer to that question, I want to get ripped, that answer, that's logic. That's not emotion. You ask why to get to that emotion. I want to get ripped because, you know, man, and then they're going to give you another, like, superficial answer. And they'll be like, you know, I just want a nice body, man. I just want a nice body. Or, you know, I just want to be healthy, or I want to be more fit. Then you have to ask why again. Why do you want to be fit? How's that going to affect you? How's that going to affect your life? Right? What we're doing here is we're trying to get an emotion. At this point, they might give you an emotional answer, but they might not. A lot of times they'll say something like, you know, man, because I want to live longer, man. I want to live longer. It's still logic. It's still logic, right? Everyone wants to fucking live longer. So you got to probe deeper. Why do you want to live longer? And then they'll say something like, I want to be there for my family. I want to be there for my family. I want to be there for my kids or something. Now we're starting to get to the emotion. But still not deep enough, man. Sometimes you have to ask like 5 whys. You don't have to say, why do you want that every time? It sounds like a broken record. You could frame it like, hey, what would that mean to you? So how you spend some of your family, man? Like, why is that important to you? Then usually by the 5th why, you should have some emotion. You know, man, because I just love my kids. I grew up without a dad, and I want to be there for them. I don't want them to experience that. I want them to be there. I want to help them. You know, they'll say some shit along those lines, you know. And that's true for them. Now we hit the real reason why they want to get in shape. Or if it's money, they'll be like, yo, man, I want to make $100,000 a month, yeah. I'm like, cool. I get that, man. Why do you want that, man? Why you want that much money? Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Then I can ball out here, man. I can make, you know what I'm saying? Or they be like, they might say something like, oh, I can ball, I can get the freedom. I get the freedom I want, man. You know what I'm saying? I control my destiny. All right, now we're starting to get somewhere, right? Freedom, control, it's still logic, right? But I get that everybody wants freedom. Everybody wants control their destiny. All right, man, so what you gonna do with that freedom, man? Why is that important to you? Oh, man, you know, man, because you know, I just want to work for myself, man, and control my time. They might still, or something like that. You know, they might still give you logic, right? As we go. All right, man, let's say you get that money, that gives you the freedom, and that, you know, and now you have control of your time. What do you do with that? Like, why is this important? Like, why is this important? Like, be honest with me. They probably never thought about it this deep, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be able to like spend more time with my family, or I'll just enjoy life more, man. Like, okay, maybe they're going away from pain. It could be anything, right? Sometimes I ask that question and they start giving me all types of shit that doesn't have nothing to do with freedom. They start going in, like, at this point, they should start going, you know you're doing it right when they start giving you all types of other reasons that had nothing to do with the freedom, right? I'm like, man, you know, I just want to take care of my mom. I just want to, and all this shit, you start getting to the, basically, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep asking questions until you get to the real emotion. And you might have to ask like 2 or 3 times, you know, because they're going to keep giving you surface level shit because they probably haven't thought about it. We all think we're logical people, man. So we think logic first. But the truth is, almost all decisions are made from emotion, and we justify it with logic. So you, as a salesman, have to get in, have to find the emotion, right? So now you figured out why they want it. Cool. All right. And say, all right, man, cool, man. What's stopping you from getting that? Why don't you have it now, man? And they'll be like, yo, now here's the thing. Now we're going into pain. And this is just true shit. And they'll be like, yo, man, I guess I ain't got the time, man. Or I ain't got the, you know, like I don't know what to do. or I don't have the money, whatever. You don't have the money, you want to get off the phone with this person. Or at least point them in the direction. Like, this is when you want to kind of like stop the sales process. If they say I don't have the money, don't sell to broke people, and just be like, yo, man, maybe point them in the direction. I got a free book about personal finance. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I honestly, I stop the sales process if they tell me they ain't got money, because one, they ain't got money, right? So I can't sell them. Honestly, I can. Like, I've done it before. Like, I'm a pretty slick talker, but that's always ends up bad for like me and them. So now it's like, if a motherfucker ain't got money, then it's just like, yo, man, listen, you gotta get your personal shit together before you start. If you ain't got your personal finances together, you can't run a business finance, right? That's like that's this shit. Personal finance is just fucking making enough money, right, to pay your bills and go on dates and shit, right? Business finance is this, right? You know, like, so if you can't handle, if you got that shit taken care of, I don't think I can help you like build a fucking $100,000 business, man. I really don't think I can help you. You gotta get that together first. So that's kind of like where I end it, and I try to point them in the direction, or give them a few tips on like personal finance shit, so they can get their shit together, and then hopefully they do get their shit and then come back and we can take it to the next level, you know. But yeah, anyway, and so assuming they don't say it's the money, like they say, man, yo, I don't have the fucking, I don't really, they'll say something like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do if it's fitness. I don't know what to eat, you know, like, I mean, I feel like I do it, but I'm not getting the results I want, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And then you go deeper with that. You're like, yeah, man, I get that. I've been there, man. I've worked out before and I wasn't getting the results I wanted, man. You kind of start, how does that make you feel? Then they say, man, I feel bad. I feel like I'm wasting my time, man. I feel like I'm not, you know, I feel like I might not accomplish my goals. Yeah, and then you go deeper with that, you know. Now we're getting emotion. Now we're getting emotion. The first answer was like, now we're getting emotion. Yeah, man. And what you know, and like, when you're not accomplishing your goals, but you're working hard, man, like, that doesn't feel good, does it? And they'll agree with you. Nah, man, it doesn't. Yeah, and it feels like, just feel bad, man. I just feel like, you know, I get discouraged. Yeah, and that discouraged, and then you go deeper, and that discouragement, man, that's not helping, is it? Right? You're like, nah, man. So it's like, it's like a fucking, it ends up being like a goddamn negative feedback loop. And it's almost like, yeah, you're working hard, putting in work, it's painful, but you're not getting the results, which makes you feel like a failure, which makes you like, sometimes you feel like giving up, right? Then you can even go deeper, man. I see you go deep, yeah. And like, you've probably given up before, right? Yeah, it's for the same thing, yeah. So you should probably do something different, right? Found the emotional pleasure and the emotional pain. Now, assuming you got good shit to offer, right, you can position your shit as a solution. So now you recap, man. Let's just go with the fitness manual. So, all right, so let me get this straight, bro. You know, at this point, if you got like a testimonial from like some testimonials, like I keep testimonials on my walls in the office, so I can like just read off one of them, or if I can show it to them on the phone. You show them the testimonials of people who have been in his similar positions and how you help them overcome. Like, it's 2 or 3, and then they'll start feeling good, and they'll feel like they'll believe that you're capable of guiding them out of this dark space into, you know, out of pain and into pleasure, right? With the testimonials are really powerful if you got them. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, this all predicates, like, here's the thing about sales. I teach you, you can learn sales, but if you ain't got good shit, you're just show people how much you suck, right? If you don't have something good to sell, like if your product isn't good or your product or service is good, then being a good salesman just shows people how much you suck. But if your product's good, you owe it to your customers to be a good salesman, man, because if you don't sell good, you won't be able to help them. Check me out. Sounds like you know what you want, man. You want a ripped body, man, but you want that, where you really want that so you can be healthy. And you want that, man, so you can like be around for your kids, man. Like, you know, you want to be there for them. You want to take care of them. You want them to look up to you. You want to be an inspiration to them. They got a fit dad. Maybe even they'll pick up your healthy habits and become, you know, fit people, and they won't have the same problems you're having, right? You can like really dig deep into the emotion of that. Like, you know, what happens if you don't do it, bro? What happens if you don't change? That's a question you can throw in there somewhere too, right? Yeah, you can dig in and then, so you're recapping what I'm saying. You're recapping everything you say. Yeah, man, you want to be there for your family and shit. And the reason you haven't had it because you just don't really know what to do, man. And the things you tried just haven't been working for you. And you feel like you need to try something different. Is that right? Get them to confirm that. Like, yeah. And then you can be like, all right, well, listen, man. Do you think you'd be in like better shape if you worked with me? And presumably they say yes. They should have came to you. You should have set your shit up so they come to you. That's beyond the scope of this conversation. But like, you're not out cold calling and prospecting, right? You know, cold approaching prospects, right? It's loser shit, right? You should have your shit set up so it's a fucking waiting list of people who want to work with you if you do it right. But that's positioning, that's something else. But like, if you've done that right at this point, you'll be like, you think you get in shape before we work together, man? And then you'll be like, and then typically they'll be like, yeah, I've never heard a no. And then like, then you say, it's important. So do you want me to help you? And then it'll be like, yeah. All right, cool. All right, so listen, I got 2 options. It's blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Which one are you ready to sign up for today? And that's the close. That's the end. Like, everything was like leading to that moment, you know? That's the close. Then you might get some objections. You shouldn't get too many objections at that point if you've done it right. I guess there's more to it. I might be leaving a lot out because I didn't fucking outline this shit before I started vlogging. I forgot the vlog today, so I'm just fucking talking, right? But you shouldn't get too many objections at that point except for price. You got to set up your screening so you don't get like a lot of price objections, you know? Right, you're not trying to twist motherfuckers' arms. Like, that kind of salesmanship is fucking whack. I hate it. I hate it. That's used carsman shit. You know, you're a fucking professional, right? So you try to help them figure it out. Every part of the sale you take ownership of, man. So you try to help them out. You're like, yo, listen, there's this thing called PayPal credit, man. Like, you can get, like, you got a credit card. You know what I'm saying? You try to help them figure it out. If they want it, they just ain't got it. Like, you help them figure out, get it. Like, business is problem solving. If he knew how to get in shape, he would need you. But you're solving that problem for him. Now he's got another problem. He wants to hire you, but he doesn't have the money. So you have to solve that problem for him. Like, that's a part of salesmanship. If you can help him find, all right, man. So let's think about how we can work together. And maybe you fuck with your payment. Maybe you offer a payment plan at that point. You know, maybe you break some of the payments up. You know what I'm saying? It's like you helped. Like, you know, you really did. You worked with them. You know, and then like as their coach, like as their salesman, it's like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to fucking help, right? So you help them figure out the financial part too. And you work it out the way you need to work it out. If you're selling some shit for someone else, then you and your fucking boss figure that out, man. Now you got to sell your boss on fixing this problem. As a salesman, you gotta take ownership of every part of the sale. As you do, I mean, I can give whole fucking week-long presentations on sales. That was like the cliff notes. If y'all want me to do more like breakdown subjects, type in the comment what subjects you want me to break down, and I'll try to do a better job of it next time. You know, I can do e-commerce, I can do Facebook ads, I can do online marketing in general, like, you know, any like business kind. This is a business vlog, you know. I try to be entertaining. I didn't do a lot of vlogging today because I was fucking working, man. Like, I'm not one of these motherfuckers trying to get like sponsorships and shit. You know, I'm not some fucking mom vlogging to get free detergent and shit. You know, like I vlog, like, I don't even care if this channel is small or not, because the people watching this who I care about. Like, I try to teach y'all, you know, and I can't really do that on the main channel, and that's why, like, I'm starting to love this channel more than the main channel, because I can, like, I don't know, I can teach like some different shit, you know, that I ain't been teaching for years, you know. So anyway, I probably got a link below of some fucking shit that'll help you too. So anyway, peace.